Hi, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel VDJ Vlogs and Tutorials, and my name is Jagdish B, a postgraduating student. As we know that in previous sessions we have learned about the HTML history, nothing but history of HTML, versions of HTML, and features or characteristics of HTML. Now in today's session, let us know about the coding or the structure of HTML with the simple example of HTML. But before going to the main content, I request you to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel, that is VDJ Vlogs and Tutorials. Now, without any delay, let us move on to our main content. Here, let us consider the example or the simple example or the structure of HTML. First, we write the HTML coding, or we start the HTML coding with doc type. As we have discussed in the earlier class that the content which we give in the HTML only within the tags, that is less than an open tag, that is less than is nothing but a open tag and greater than is nothing but a close tag. That is, we give the main content of HTML within only the less than or greater than tags. And so first we start the example of HTML by writing the less than symbol, and thereby we give the apostrophe symbol, and thereafter we name as doc type and close the content. Here doc type. What is doc type? In the description we know about what is the main meaning of a doc type. Doc type is nothing but a document type, nothing but file type or the text type. It defines the document type as we have discussed and instructs the browser about the version of HTML. That is nothing but here the docu type explains or the defines that or the instructs or gives the information about the browser that the version of HTML, nothing but HTML coding should always starts with the word docu type, which instructs the browser about the version of HTML. It may be of HTML 1.0 version, 2.0, 3.2 version, 4.0 version, or latest version, that is HTML5 version. So when we start the HTML coding or when we start writing the HTML coding, we should start writing first with docu type, which instructs the browser about the version of HTML. Next, in the next step or in the next process, we write the content as HTML within the less than or greater than symbols, nothing but less than or greater than tags. Here HTML informs the browser that it is an HTML document. Okay. Whereas docutype instructs the browser that version of HTML, whereas that HTML content which we have placed within the less than greater than tags instructs or informs the browser it is an HTML document. How to know that it is a HTML document? By seeing or placing that HTML within the less than and greater than tags, we can say that it is a HTML program or the HTML coding. Not only this, HTML also gives information that text between the HTML and HTML tag describes the web document. Nothing but the HTML itself says that it is an HTML document, and the content, that is the header, title content, body, H1P, P, and the body, and last closing tag of HTML says that from the starting point of HTML and the ending point of HTML describes that or says that it is a web document. That is, when we start the HTML tag, we simply write or written as less than symbol, HTML, and closing tag. Whereas HTML can be closed. That is how we know that the HTML program is completed. We simply place slash symbol or by symbol beside or before the HTML, which we can see at the last or after the closing tag of body. That is, HTML is when we open the HTML tag, we similarly close the HTML tag with the help of a by symbol or the slash symbol, which can be seen on the above output. Now, after the HTML tag, we have head tag. Head tag describes or says that it is the first element which is inside the HTML element. That is, head tag is always written within or after the HTML, and it is also the first element of HTML. Head tag contains the metadata, that is the information about the document, that is the main content or the main information about the HTML document will be placed or will be seen or will be observed or will be available only in the head tag. It must be placed and must be closed before the body tag opens. That is, its head tag should always be placed or always be written before body tag opens and also be closed before the body tag opens. It should always be written before written and close and also written, and also it should be closed with the help of a slash symbol with before starting of body tag, which we can see in the fifth step. That is, a head tag is opened in the third stage or the third row, and in the fifth row the head tag is closed before starting of a body tag. Next, we have the title tag. Title itself says that the heading or the main topic of the HTML. Nothing but it is used to add the title of the HTML page, which appears at the top of the browser. That is, we can see this title. Here we gave the title as a HTML example. So this HTML example will be placed or which can be seen or which can be observed on the top of a website page, or top of a web page. It is always placed inside the header tag and should close immediately. Here we can see in the example that title tag is opened and within the title tag we have given the content as HTML example, and immediately it was closed with help of a slash symbols, that is, and even within the open tag as a closed. Next, we have already we have discussed that body tag, before opening the body tag the head tag should be closed. So the head tag is closed before the body tag. Next, we are going to the body tag. Body tag. Text between the body tag describes the body content of the page. That is, it describes the main content or the reason or the particular thing or a particular definition or the particular data of the HTML document. It contains the main content of the page. It contains the main content of HTML document, as we have already discussed. So simply we can say that body tag contains the main content of the HTML document, where it is written or placed before head tag is closed. After head tag is closed, the body tag is written or the implemented. In the body tag we contain header tag and paragraph tags, where header tag is simply written as h1, where we have in HTML we have totally 6 tags, header tags, nothing but h1, h2, h3, h4, h5 and h6. Nothing but we have totally h6 header tags. Header tags are nothing but headings or the topic or nothing but information about a particular thing can be simply written as a heading, as we know about that. So we can place a heading as our wish. Here in the example we took as a HTML features, and similarly when we implement or return the HTML head tag, so after the completion of a content within the HTML h1 tags, then immediately it should be closed by using the slash symbol or the by symbol, which we can see in the example. That is h1 tag open, and in the content we given as HTML features, and immediately it is closed as h1 tag. Similarly, we can also give as h2 as HTML documents or HTML versions, HTML histories in h1, h2, h3, h4 and so on h6 tags. We can give only heading tags up to h6 tags. Beyond this we can, after this we cannot give the heading tags. The reason behind this can be discussed at the end of the output. I will give the reason why we can use only the heading tags up to h6, not why not h7, h8, h9 and so on. At last we can discuss. Now immediately after the h1 tag open and h1 tag closing of h1 tag, we write a p tag. P tag is nothing but a paragraph type. That is second level heading of a paragraph of a web page. P tag is a second level, we can say that second level heading of a web page, or second level paragraph of a web page, or simply paragraph of a web page. Here we took heading as a features, right? HTML features. So the features we have discussed in earlier class, there are many features. Like HTML is a very simple language, it can be easily understood and modified. So here we took one point as HTML is a very simple language, and second point as HTML is a platform independent. That is, in after the completion of heading tags, we can give the main content of heading tags. That is, HTML is a very simple language, HTML is a platform independent, in a paragraph tags. Similarly, after the completion of heading tags, we use h1 tags, same as for paragraph tags too. That is, when we implement or give the paragraph, we close or end the paragraph by using the slash symbols and p symbol within the less than or greater than symbols or tags. In HTML, we call less than and greater than symbols as tags. And hereafter, the HTML simple coding of HTML is completed by closing the body tag and also closing the HTML tag. So here we can see that simple example of HTML program is started with a document type and HTML head, thereafter title, and immediately title after giving the content of title, the title tag should be closed immediately with the help of a slash tag or the by symbol, and before opening the body tag, the HTML tag should be header tag should be closed. So in the body tag we give h1 tag and p tag. H1 tag is nothing but a header tag, then p tag is nothing but a paragraph tag. In h1 tag we give any example, that is HTML. Here we give the HTML features. We can give HTML versions or student data as a content as a heading in h1. So after giving the content in h1 tag, we should close the h1 tag with the help of a slash symbol or the by symbol, which we can see in the video. Next, we have to give the paragraph tag. In the paragraph tag, we give the content as HTML is a very simple language, and immediately it is closed. And next paragraph we given as HTML is a platform independent, and similarly it is closed with help of a slash symbol, and of course p, nothing but a paragraph. And hereafter we conclude the program of HTML by closing the body tag with the help of a slash symbol and closing the HTML tag with the help of a slash symbol, and we get output as HTML features which we have given in heading tag. Nothing but first we get the title as HTML example on the top of a web page. Thereafter we get bold letters, nothing but thick words or thick letters as HTML features which we have given in the h1 tag, and the paragraph tags will appear in a small size, which we can see. in the output. That is, HTML is a very simple language and HTML is a platform independent. Earlier we have said that why we can give the content within only in H1 tag, H2 tag, H3 tag, H4, H5, H6 only. Why not H7, H8? And that is, H1 is the highest size of HTML tags. That is, the content which we give in the H1 tag will be implemented with a certain height, which we can see that the maximum height of H1 tag. When we give an H6 tag as HTML features, it will be very small as compared to that of a paragraph tag. A paragraph tag will have a same size. That is, it is unique. It cannot have particular size. It cannot have small size. It has a particular size. It cannot change. Whereas for headings, for H1 heading is the maximum size and H6 has a minimum size. So here we can see that it is a simple example or the simple feature or simple description of a HTML. I hope you all understood about the HTML, and hereafter next we discuss about the HTML tags or the HTML blocks. Thank you, and please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel VDJ Vlogs and Tutorials. Once again, thank you for all.